Hello, welcome to AV Electronics Marketing Project Department. Here, we will share you the project undertaken by us or in collaboration with our dealers and reseller to make the project successful. If you have doubt on our products, if you have doubt on our brands, or doubt on AVEM, this project may be a good reference for you to make up your mind on our product, brand, and services. In this video, I'll be sharing you an installation project which taken by our reseller, agent, and dealers. The project is Church of Nativity of Blessed Virgin Mary, which is located in Butterworth, Penang. So this church, actually, after long consideration, they decided to invest in audio system distributed by AV Electronics Marketing. So one of the dealer actually is a audio consultant, also installer for the project. So the dealer play actually a very important role to make sure this project is successful, because they are the one who helps them to design, to give them proposal, and AVEM product have a very high praise from this reseller, dealers, and the installer. This give the end users extra confidence level on our own product. Basically, this project is quite large. There's a 3 area that we need to cover, which is the main hall, or we call it a sanctuary, and then there's another small hall and the waiting area. So we will go one by one, and you can see some pictures on my left side. So this is the picture that found from their Facebook. The building of the Church of Nativity of the Blessed Virgin Mary. Okay, this is the photo shared by our dealers to us. So you can see there's some worker is working around installing the speakers. What product has been installed into the main sanctuary? Basically, there's 8 unit of Audio Center EP512, which is a 12-inch 500-watt passive speaker. So Audio Center is a very good brand. So this 8 unit is being installed in a distributed system, which means we have a couple of units installed across the sanctuary. So to ensure that there's an even coverage all along the sanctuary. So this 500 watt is exceptionally powerful. The driver is using the BEMA customized high frequency, so enable a very stable high frequency reproduction to ensure that whatever you hear is clean and clear. So to power this powerful passive speaker, we need a quite powerful amplifier as well. And here we are using the Audio Center Pro 7.0 power amplifier to power this passive speaker. Since we are using distributed system, we need to ensure the sounds come at the same time. If it doesn't come at the same times, maybe your nearest speaker will come to you first, and then the further speaker will come later, and you'll be hearing 2 sounds. And this will cause a lot of issue, especially on such a massive hall. That is why we need a digital speaker management to ensure that all the sound is properly calibrated and arriving at the same moment to the audience. And we propose the ProL PC260 digital speaker management. This is a very high-end, very good digital speaker management. The PC260 is very accurate and very responsive, which means whatever I tune, whatever setting that I'm doing with this, it all reflected to the actual results, which means it's easy to tune the system. So with the PC260, I'm able to optimize the speaker as well as aligning all these speakers to reach to the audience at the same time. Here is some of the pictures. You can see Warriors location that have been installed, the EP512, total of 8 units. So this is the front view. You can see there's 4 units, 2 facing to the audience, and then another 2 facing to the side, left and right. The zoom view of the EP512 being installed. So due to the peculiar design of the hall, so there's a blind spot for this hall. That is why we are proposing a 4 unit ProL LT12P, which actually put on top of these offices to cover the blind spot, because this is somewhere that our main system, which is the EP512, cannot cover. We put 4 units of this LT12P per L speaker to cover the blind spot. And per L is from Italy, Italian brand, and the high frequency reproduction is quite good. So the per L LT12P also is properly calibrated so that this side field system is aligned to the main system as well. It blends into the main system very, very well. And then outside the hall, we have these waiting areas. So there's a need that we have a small system to get what is happening inside. So here we install a 4-unit ceiling speaker. So the model we propose is DSP-PA DSP5211. This is a 10-watt ceiling speaker. The size is 6.5 inch. So this is very good and good enough to ensure relaying the message inside the hall to those people who are waiting outside. So to power this ceiling speaker, we are using 1 unit of mixing amp by DSP-PA. The model is MP93212D. So overall, this mixing amp plus a ceiling speaker will provide a background music or the message relay or the extension of the indoor system. Then there's another smaller hall, but due to insufficient space for a rack system, because we need the amplifiers, we need the processor, we need to put into a rack. There doesn't have the space on the smaller hall. That's why we go for the active system, because we doesn't need any power amplifier or processor for the active system. And we go for Audio Center SA series. This time we go for 15 inch. As you can see from the picture, so they are doing the installation for the active system. They are unboxing the subwoofers, and this is the active system SA315 being installed, a nearer view. And what you can see now is the overall view with 4 units of SA315 with angling to different audience to minimize the comb filters, and the subwoofer SA3118 being mounted on top because they don't want any equipments on the floor. Now we are back to the sanctuary. So we have this processor, we have amplifiers, we have other equipment as well. So we are installing all this into the rack. I think some of the equipments is not in the pictures, but I will share to you what's not in the picture. So the audio mixer we are using is a Behringer Zenix X1204 USB. So this is the mixer they are using. And then there is a signal processing as well, which is the FBQ1520. This is a graphic equalizer. So it's a 2-channel with a 15 band of EQ that we can adjust from this device. And then on stage also, we need some stage monitor to ensure that those performer or people who are giving speech on the stage able to listen to their voices themselves. That is why we need a stage monitor for them. And with this, we propose a TurboSound TPX122M. M stands for monitor, so as their stage monitor. And then for mic, we are giving them one of our best and yet not so expensive, which is the ProL DM220 dynamic microphone. So this will give you a very clean and very clear sound. And finally, what you can see is the metal rack, which they are doing the interacting, placing all this equipment into the rack, making it easier to navigate or easier to troubleshoot in the future. So there you have it. The project undertaken by our dealers together with us, supplying the products to them, the brands to them, to the Church of Nativity of the Blessed Virgin Mary. This is in Butterworth, Penang. Hope this project will help you to make up your mind on our product, on our brand, and even our services to ensure that your project able to deliver and get the sound quality that you want. I will see you again in the next project reference. And bye-bye.